Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now Kidd. Pass to Zikma. From deep. Good, and the assist to Kidd.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Fires for three. It's good from long range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Davis sets a screen. Kidd attacking, and Kidd with the stuff.
And no finger roll that time. Kidd goes to the iron and hammers it home.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
And when the ball is in his hands, you just feel like it's going in.
And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside Kidd. Off target from three-point range. It's Kidd with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Here is Sigma. He has 6. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Kidd. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Great positioning on the offensive glass. That is devastating to a defense.
Shot's good by Rice.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hand. And he's good to go. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Rice. Back to Butler. They set the screen. Here he goes. Toronto grabs the miss. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Thorpe, that's good.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Outside Kidd. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Kidd's got 11. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured team.
Kidd. And the jam by Jason Kidd.
And no finger roll that time. Kidd goes to the iron and hammers it home.
Taken away by Kidd. Fast break Toronto. Here's Thorpe. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Timeout called, Louisville. Louisville trails by 7. Drives to the hoop. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
Wiggins with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Toronto leads by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, the coaching staff game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage shots.
Well, you can't be too aggressive defensively because the refs will call stuff like this.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Here's Chapman, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat power.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Carter Williams, and he hits it to tie the game up. Carter Williams has got his second basket of the game.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Isaac right side. Over Wiggins. Here's Chapman. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Pass to Sigma. Now here's Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from happening.
Here's Toronto. Over in the corner, Cousins. Good on the triple. Cousins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And very solid three-point shooter for a big man. Part of what makes Cousins so dangerous at that end of the floor.
Timeout call, Louisville. Here's Carter Williams. He's got 6. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Sigma with the bucket.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Louisville. 4-point game. Green by Siakam. He takes it in. Carter Williams with the bucket.
Well, look at him driving down the lane with purpose. He knew just where he wanted to get to.
Here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. .40 left in the second quarter. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Sigma. Here's Rice. Hits it from three-point range. Rice has got 6.
And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range missiles. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Toronto ahead, leading by just 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Louisville. They trail by 1. For the lead. And he drives in.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
And so it's Louisville with it. On the wing, Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Kidd with it. Picked up by Thompson. Kidd, no good. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Sigma. Pass to Thompson. Thompson on the drive. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
Timeout called, Louisville. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. 3-pointer, Kidd. Toronto grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Sigma. Right wing. It's not going to go for him.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside Butler. Louisville passing it around. Here's Kidd. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Taken away by Kidd. For the lead. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And we're used to J. Kidd dishing the assist. Great to see him pouring in some points tonight.
Here's Sigma. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Rice. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. And here is Kidd. Thompson for 3. Good in the assist to Kidd. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Back to Butler. Pass to Rice. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Here is Sigma, covered by Siakam. Outside for Kidd. Here is Sigma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Sigma. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Rise and fire. You gotta love his aggressiveness off the catch.
Kidd. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Outside Kidd. Here's Rice. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Sigma. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Toronto leads by only 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Chapman. Tipped away. Kidd with the steal. Siakam for 3. And again, it's Louisville from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Louisville.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen. It doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Driving inside.
Yeah, when Chapman heats up, his hot streaks can last for a long time, and he is burning it up tonight. They're going to have to figure out a way to keep him in check.
And now Isaac running the floor all by himself.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Not going to go. Toronto leading by 3. Jacks up a 3. Great determination, but can't put it back in. Misses the 3. Fast break Toronto. Here's Bowen. Takes it inside.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Thompson. No good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
The 3 goes down.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Nance outside. Shoots the 3. Buries the deep ball.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Louisville trails by 9. Brown feeling it out a bit. And he jams it in.
Oh, way to finish the play. You can't waste those opportunities.
Here's Toronto. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's blocked by Brown. It's good.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Well, he timed that block perfectly and got it cleanly without fouling. Nice job.
Fires the 3. Not that time. It won't go.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Blaster to the shooter.
And down goes the three.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Oh, what a play inside.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Good work there as it goes down. Going inside.
Rex Chapman.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
So, Toronto wins the tip. Kidd with it. Pass to Zikma. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Rice. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
Tipped away. Taken away by Kidd. Pass to Rice. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rice. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
The finish. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That's called being rewarded for your hustle. Great work in the fast break.
Pass to Zikma. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Here's Kidd, and it's blocked by Brown.
In the era of three-point shooting, there's still nothing more important than protecting the rim. Woo-hoo.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And the thing about Thorpe, I mean, as strong as he is, he's extremely agile. I mean, really gets up and down the floor beautifully.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Back to Lopez. Outside Beal. Over Rice. Out to Smith. Lopez a screen. Pass to Beal. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
Here is Zikma. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's amazing that when you get the ball inside the painted area and collapse the D, the first thought is now 3. It's not layup, it's 3.
Locked loose. And here comes the break. Rice, no good. Honolulu trails by 3. Right side Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
Kidd with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Back to Thompson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 8 points.
You have to be assertive off the catch. The defense doesn't have time to react.
And Carter Williams slams it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Kidd. Thorpe. Off target from three-point range. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Here's Lopez. Smith drives in. They now take the lead. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
And taking it right to the hole. No indecision from Smith that time.
Out to Nance. Here's Chapman. Here's Isaac. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Goodness. Talk about two emphatic points. Lord have mercy.
And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Chapman. No good on the quick three. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Honolulu. It's tipped.
And he's like a pogo stick. Nance just pops up off the floor and then has that reach to get his hand on the ball.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Here's the drive. Nance, no good. And here's Honolulu. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
This guy is never afraid to take it to the rim. Sometimes that means up and over at Bradley Beal.
Here's Chapman. Hits it from three-point range. Chapman's got himself on the board with three there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Lopez. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Chapman. To the wing on the left. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense, a legit threat from beyond the arc.
Down low. Here's Cousins. Nance with some nice D.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Out to Nance. Here's Bowen. Pocket six. In the corner, Nance with it. Off target from outside.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Rice. Here's Brown. Here's Sigma.
Superb D. I like seeing him be this active and engaged.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a three-point Toronto lead.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Now here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Outside kid. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's Chapman. It's blocked.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Rice, no good. It'll count. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Honolulu out in front, leading by just one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside Kidd. Inside. Here's Brown. Pass to Sikma. 5 to shoot. Honolulu needs to get off a shot. Brown, no good. Toronto trailing. Kidd with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Here's Sikma. Out to Thompson. Here's Thorpe. And a miss there on the triple.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
Here is Sikma. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Kidd. No scoring in this one. Bangs home the trifecta.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Kidd. Stolen by Thompson. Goes up. And Thompson throws it down.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
Stolen by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Sikma. They set the pick. And here's Kidd from the arc. And Thorpe pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Klay Thompson. First personal foul.
Here's Thompson. He's got 13. Here's Thorpe. A slam dunk by Thorpe.
Yes, that was made possible by a great pass. Read the floor, saw the opening, and delivered.
To halt the run. And it's Kidd getting it to go in. Kidd's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Drains the three-pointer.
And coaches preach the importance of unselfishness at all times. There, he gives the ball up for a better look.
Out to the wing. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Sikma. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Honolulu trails by 5. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I always think it's good offense to start entering the ball on the inside, and then you can work your way out.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Cousins. Here's Chapman. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Chapman's got the lead up to 7 now for Toronto.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Lopez outside. Good if it goes. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting is...
The visiting team, 34.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Chapman. Takes it inside. Good D by Lopez. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Screen by Cousins. Smith outside. They get it back. Another shot, and it's good on the way up.
And the touch from the inside. Smith is so comfortable operating down low.
Nance outside, and there's the drive. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, my goodness. Never gets old watching athleticism on display.
First team foul.
Kid with it. He's picked up by Nance. Here's Rice. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Puts up the three. The three goes down.
Boy, the three-point evolution in this league is just tremendous. So important to space the floor.
Beal fires. No good from three.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Outside Isaac. A three-pointer. Good. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
It's deflected.
Oh, folks, that's a big-time denial, and rim protection is preeminently important.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Intercepted. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Rice. Shot clock at 6. Outside Kid. Off target from outside. Thompson with it. Picked up by Thompson. For three. That does not go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. Brown. Here's Thompson. Now here's Carter Williams. Brown. Finally, it goes in. From outside. Knocks down the three. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
The visiting team, 46.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
The tip-off goes to Cleveland. Carter Williams with it. To the middle. Here's Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Yeah, and I just like the show of force there from Gay. Not settling for the simple layup, but showing his dominance, trying to intimidate with that slam.
Pass to Rice. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sigma. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's Gay. Just 5 to shoot. Turner with the screen. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
Oh, good instincts there. Staying all over the shooter.
Missed inside. Kidd. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Takes it inside, and it's blocked by Kidd.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
And the basket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Launches a three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Oh, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
And Carter Williams slams it in.
My goodness, he had to get up to finish that one.
Here's Rice, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And you respect the shot of Rice so much, that opens up driving lanes for him.
Pass to Sigma. Driving in. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
One step and go. His plan was to drive the whole time.
It's Kidd with the drive. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
No one covering. Sigma's got 7.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
Here's Kidd driving the lane, and the jam by Jason Kidd.
And no finger roll that time. Kidd goes to the iron and hammers it home.
Kicks it out to Gay. Taken away by Kidd. Here's Rice. Knocks down the 3-ball. Rice has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Toronto.
Well, that is how you cash in from downtown.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Thorpe, that's good.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And so it's Toronto ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. The percentage for... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Cleveland trails by 11. Pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, when you've got big-time athleticism and power, Jonathan Isaac, be aggressive at the cup.
For three, Nance. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's stolen by Nance. Out to the right wing. It's tipped. Now Cleveland moving it up. Now here's Isaac. Pass to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, if you understand how to play pick and roll in today's game, boy, that is smart basketball right there. Excellent read.
Nance outside. It's good from long range. Nance has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Isaac outside. And Isaac throws it down.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Here's Chapman. And there's the second dunk to finish it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The kick out to Brown. And he's good on the three ball. Brown's got 5 points so far.
It's like a sixth sense. Sometimes you just know someone's out there with the look.
And then slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. He takes it in.
And you respect the shot of Rice so much. That opens up driving lanes for him.
Toronto leading by 8. Here's Chapman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, defensively, this is what happens when you are just a hair out of position.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
To the paint. Down low. Boom. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, easy 2 points from Bowen. You don't need a ton of offense from Bruce. He makes his impact defensively.
And here is Brown. He has 5. The screen from Brown. Pass to Bowen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rice. And it's off from three-point range. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Over in the corner, Cousins. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And Toronto leads by 10.
And return to sender. He was not letting them lose that possession.
Pass to Rice. Drills the three-pointer. Rice has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And so it's Toronto in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Into the lane. Out to Nance. It's deflected.
Maybe nothing more important for a defensive scheme. Rim protection. That is big time. Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Here's Kidd. And Kidd with the stuff.
And we're used to Jay Kidd dishing the assist. Great to see him pouring in some points tonight.
Driving inside.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Pass to Thompson. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Here's Rice. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thompson right side. The three. It's hauled in by Brown. Cleveland with the ball. Nance outside. Oh, that's blocked.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that. At 6'9", with that 7'2" wingspan, Nance gives you good size, and we know how explosive he is athletically.
Pass to Thorpe. Back to Kidd. Three-pointer. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Out to Turner. To the left side wing. Driving to the basket.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. The shot's good from Nance.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
The shot by Turner, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Going inside.
Boy, he doesn't hold back. What an assertive drive.
Cleveland trails by 14. Here's Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GS.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Thompson outside. Thompson hammers it down.
Well, get off your feet and send it home, Klay Thompson.
On the wing, Nance. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Toronto, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their work. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Sigma.
Who's watching here?
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Pass to Sigma. Back to Kidd. With the drive, and the jam by Jason Kidd.
You can tell this guy's just in a great rhythm right now. What a performance.
Thompson outside. Here's Carter Williams. Lays it in off the window.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Toronto leading by 12. Down it goes for three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And Jason Kidd picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Sigma. It's tipped. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Good on the basket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now Carter Williams puts up a three. That does not go. Toronto leading by 17. It's Kidd with the drive.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Sigma. To end the run. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kidd, no good. Carter Williams with it. He's picked up by Kidd. Pass to Sigma. Outside for Carter Williams. There's the drive. And there's the dunk. Here's Rice. Now Thompson. Hands it from downtown. And Toronto leads by 20. This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless. Here is Sigma. Back to Carter Williams. Beyond the arc. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.